Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro, and he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
David Johnson, the Texan.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Watson's throw here taken in by Cooks. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts' 15-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Good carry and pickup for a first down there by David Johnson, and he has a chance to fill a lot of voids for this Houston Texans team. They lost a 1,000-yard rusher from last year. Carlos Hyde went to Seattle.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Darren Fells with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Texans 7, Colts nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Play action now. Brissett. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play fake. Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Flush to his right. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on third down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they respond pretty well. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
On second down now, it's Taylor, and he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time, that's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Brissett. Nelson's got it here right side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
10 at the 24-yard line.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Now a give to Taylor. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Calling a gain of 9 there, and it puts them in better shape here for 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
And he takes it in.
Oh, baby. Big drives.
Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
My boy Jonathan Taylor with 18 touchies. Ooh! Cooking! My boy is cooking!
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yeah, last time I played him, it was 38-38, and I beat him on a last-minute touchdown to beat him 41 to, I think it was, no, 44 to 38, 41 to 38, something like that. I forgot what it was, but it was crazy.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
On 2nd down.
Slow D, come on.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Watson.
Oh, he just got it.
And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. First down Texans. Watson hooking up with Cooks.
Houston.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And complete. Christ crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Watson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Again, it's Watson.
I'm here. Let's go, D. I'm here. Let's go, D.
These two teams all tied after one.
Ryan Anger in punt formation for the Texans.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here is away.
Damn, good punt. Great punt. Great fucking punt. I was trying to get over there. I hate that shit when they do that.
Position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this
the Titan said he needs me to win.
And it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance
good
to
defense.
be aggressive. Try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that position.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5.
Zach Cunningham.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Brissett. Man open, that's Robert Foster complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to have the connection to Foster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. To throw, Brissett. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that is caught.
But I can't throw, remember that.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Raven said I can't throw.
Paris Campbell.
It's crazy. I've been dotting motherfuckers up, boy. You can watch. Go watch every single film. The whole season. Been murdering motherfuckers.
And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, here's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Duke Johnson, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Completing it to the right side, Johnson.
Boys, 4th down, boys. Let's go, D.
That is not near enough. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Their own 34-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on the first 2 drives.
Oh, my God. Fuck. I was trying to be gone. That was almost out of there, boy. That's a big hole, boy. Let's go, Jonathan.
Taylor on 1st down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Second down and 7. From the gun, here's Brissett. He fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the corner. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
After the interception, here's Watson. Going deep here for Stills. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big
That was not happening, boy. Let's go.
Get the football back. That pick his 9th on the season.
Remember we were kids and you were playing Little League Baseball, and they penciled you in the 9 spot in the order? That wasn't so good, was it?
Were you in the 9 hole?
Or you played the 9 position, right field. That wasn't so great.
That wasn't. You're picking dandelions out
Exactly.
there. But the 9 picks,
9 picks, you want that in a big way. That's a great season.
Heck of a season. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
11 at the 4-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On second down, it's Taylor. Solid footwork, but not able to get a whole lot. Brought down shy of the 10. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. He'll let it go deep for Foster. And that is going to be called in one-handed. Wow. Touchdown.
Fucking goal, boy! I saw that shit. It looked like he be in man coverage, but I guess it's zone. That should be looking like man. He's pulling down the safety, that's why.
Sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force them back, and sometimes they get burned that way.
And they got burned there.
Randall Cobb on the return. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait.
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
That's too easy.
6 now, 1st and 10.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Brissett.
Oh, I fucked that up. Yo, Fly is cooking that. Run it again. See, he's running that cover 3. Cover 3 gets burnt. Oh, my God.
Try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10.
Look at this. Oh.
This one is incomplete.
He lucky.
The intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
A 53-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration, now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it. On
2nd and 10, Watson. And this will complete to Will Fuller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. He finds his target, Fuller. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the 1st down. Watson looks to throw again. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
Makes the score Colts 24, Texans 14.
So for the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Try to see this work. I know his defense pretty well already, so he might be a man right here.
Until halftime. You got the good size lead. No need to do anything crazy.
If he's in cover 3, it's slow.
The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room.
Oh, he's slow too. Oh shit. It was slow too. He's so lucky though. I know when he's in cover 3, that's a cover 3 beater every fucking time. I don't even like running it, but if I see that you're doing that, I'm gonna run it.
Interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw is Brissett. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
A 2-yard gain.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing.
On to punt for the Colts.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. 2nd half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone.
Ready?
So we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Brissett. Steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Brissett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
On 1st and 10, Brissett. Catch made here by Campbell. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 34. From the gun, it's Taylor. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Texans 11-yard line.
On 2nd and 7, Brissett escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And 7.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. They will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first
No.
marker.
Fuck. I did not mean to do that. Come on.
4th down. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Badgley able to knock this one through, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return.
5-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Oh, I couldn't jump. I wanted to jump so bad on that. I was trying to jump on him.
That one covers 29 yards, first down.
I wanted to jump.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit, because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson.
Oof.
That'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Fuller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now, and he's got a first down. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Johnson, the ball carrier.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 40.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field.
Oh, damn. I wish he would have came around. Good shit.
Texans. Duke Johnson. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Texans draw a bit closer. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive
He might be in trouble right here because I'm going to come out and try to bomb it early. Damn, my knee, man.
You just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big moves towards the end zone.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
There's money.
That's caught out on the left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20
That's what I said. That's money.
At the 45-yard line.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Nelson. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big 3rd down conversion with a gain of 28.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Badgley on for the extra point. Is now 13.
Makes the score Colts 34, Texans 21. Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even if they're playing out on the perimeter. Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race. But how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Now on 2nd and 16, Watson. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. The Texans on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. He will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Watson. That is caught at the 7. He is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Watson. It's Fuller for the Texans. Touchdown.
Will Fuller. Touchdown, Houston.
Will Fuller with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have cut it to within a score.
It is good.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite.
Let's go, baby. Cook up. Cook up. Let's go, big boy. Jonathan Taylor, baby. Cook up.
So how about that?
1,500 yards rushing this year. 1,500, boys. Let's go, man.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down.
Good tackle. Go let it come down. I should have went that way.
Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Brissett. Got an open man. It's Foster. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
The tackle made by Cameron Wake. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Texans.
We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. They're going to run the jet sweep on third down.
Let's go. That was a good run.
His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
I seen it.
It's easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive,
and he'll be brought down by the Colts. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. A shotgun snap for Watson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he can make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it would appear the Colts are going to win the football game.
On downs.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Today's final score, Colts 41.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.